Okay, this is a specific message for some folks out here. Okay, so a healing message for you if you are creating a life that you want to reflect your values, to fulfill you emotionally and spiritually and creatively, to live in alignment with your body, your energy, your needs, your desires, to really bring forth what it is that you want, to experience success, to experience domestic harmony, relational harmony, a happy marriage, a happy home, a happy partnership, fertility, abundance. If these are things that you want, you have to let go of the need to do it alone. I'm sorry. You have to let go of the pain that has kept you afraid of collaborating and of trusting. You have to let go of the feeling that you are going to be miraculously lifted out of your circumstances, and that it will be a spiritual miracle and not something that involves others. You're being asked, bear with me because I think that this message can be a little tricky for some people. I know I would resonate with this at certain points as being difficult to hear, but you're being asked to actually let go of trying to be overly strong and overly independent. Okay? Hear me out. Independence is wonderful. Independence is empowering, and especially for women. We have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. So, especially for women, these two cards are like an incredible omen of like being empowered creatively, energetically, spiritually, owning your shit, being powerful. But they're in reverse here with the Judgment reversed. So that's saying to me, take off the mask. Take off the mask of having to be the one and only, the star of the show, the empowered, the only one, basically, running your life. And allow in collaboration. This Three of Pentacles is about especially the collaboration of partnership, but of community in general, of like-minded creatives, anybody who wants to help that you feel a resonance with, that you actually like, that you actually, or that something about their work you respect, blah, blah, blah. Allow this to be something that is created with others. This is why this message is super specific. If you're not resonating at all with this message, or think that somehow it feels like it relates to your situation or your feelings right now, then please click off, because this message literally will only resonate with people who are at a certain point in their journey or who really need to hear this. It's not relevant if it's making you feel really angry, or if it's making you feel like, fuck, no, that's not what I need to hear right now. Then like go find a different message, because this is for the folks that actually need to hear that being alone and doing it alone is low-key a trauma response. And that like it doesn't have to be like that, and that the path has been lonely or solitary, let's say solitary, for quite some time, and that has been very healing, and it has been very educational, and there's been a lot that's been learned and a lot of soul depth that's come from that. But the next phase of healing involves collaboration, and it doesn't mean compromising your vision or doing things with others just because they're there. That's not it. It means that your success and the actual embodiment of your success is not something that's going to be in isolation. This is going to be something that involves interacting with and living with and sharing with other people. And that, my friends, is a very, very spiritual very beautiful message. That's real life. That's real healing. That's healing the planet with your presence, allowing yourself to be in contact with others, whether human or non-human, wild, whatever. Like, this is a physical embodiment of the dream that you've been manifesting over time through your inner work, through your healing. And you're now stepping into an era of your life where it's physical, it's here. And that means that it needs to be shared with others. And your process of, it's not about disempowering yourself at all. I think that this is the thing. This message might be triggering you because I think that you think that building with others and inviting people in and collaborating with others and allowing others to like maybe take part in some way in what you're creating, that it will be disempowering and that it stops you from actually creating what it is you want to create. But the message here is that, let's get one more. Okay, we have 7 of Swords, which is weird, and we have the Temperance. The truth is, if you don't open up to the visibility from others, like if you don't allow others to see you in your fullness and to participate in your life in the ways that feel right for you, you are in fact sort of hiding. You're sort of sneaking around in your life instead of fully living it. And what is needed is this really healing balance between the internal privacy, the personal vision, and the external reality and the shared vision. There's also a need to blend the physical with the spiritual, or the internal with the external. Do you know what I'm saying? So this message is about stepping into your full embodied success, but that involves really being outside of your internal experience a little bit more and allowing for that physical building that happens in the world that does involve other people. It will, you know, like even if you were to go live in a box in the woods, like there's still other beings there, and that's beautiful. So this is like the next phase of your expansion, is coming out of the shell a little bit more, allowing others to see and hear you, allowing your new era to begin by taking off the masks that hide you within yourself, that hide you from full expression. That's a beautiful message. A lot of reverse energy here, very interesting. So yeah, this is about honoring your worth, honoring your beauty as it is, your absolute like integrity and authenticity, building from a place of embodied self-love. Embodied self-love. Do you hear me? Embodied self-love. It means walking around, doing your daily activities, saying hi to your community, being actually in the physical world, and living out your self-love. Living out. Self-love can actually be like a trigger word for some people, I think. And it seems kind of weakened in some ways. But let's talk about value, self-value, speaking to yourself, speaking to others. How do we talk about abundance? How do we talk about what's available to us? How do we support others? How do we reflect how we feel about ourselves onto the world, onto others around us? How do we walk? How do we claim space? These are the questions that you're being prompted with. These are the messages that you're being left with right now. This is an empowering message for you if you're still here. Amazing. Leave behind fear of getting hurt. Leave behind fear of the past repeating itself. You are in a new phase right now. Claim your energy, claim your space, claim your power, and walk with pride, and be in the world, and live your truth, and success will find you. Blessings.